Hello and welcome to another edition of Fix 64. I'm Darren Hadley, and today I'm taking a look at a unique mini PC, the Soayan EXR1. This machine is a mini PC on the inside and a speaker on the outside. I've never seen anything like it. My version came with an AMD Ryzen 7 8745HS. There's also a Ryzen 5 version that's on Amazon and it's not for sale yet. It also has a 780M iGPU, 32 gigabytes of DDR5, and a 1 terabyte SSD. So let's unbox it and I'll go over all the I/O and then we'll get to some testing. Okay, mine did not come with plastic wrapped on it, but I believe everything's here. Have the user manual. Tells you how to connect everything and how to switch audio playback devices in Windows. RAM and SSD installation. So yeah, it looks like they encourage upgrading. And then you just get into some other languages. How to enter the BIOS on the back. Boot options, and then delete or escape for BIOS. Okay. And then here is a card. Thanks for your choice. Any problems, we're here to help. Your satisfaction is our priority. Windows, Linux OS installation, and other technical support at support@soyan.com. After sales service and technical support at Soayan. Mini PC, wholesale, and distributors and OEM at wholesale@soyan.com. Okay, let's take this out. Oop. Very nice. Not too big, not too small. Here's the PC. Mickey Mouse power cord for the adapter. A power adapter. And an HDMI cable. Now I will go through the I/O. Okay. The unit has Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2. Has a 19 volt DC in power, a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port, HDMI display port, 3 USB 3.2 Gen 2 10 gigabit per second ports, 1 USB 2.0 port, and a USB 4 40 gigabit per second port. I feel some gaming with the Razer Core XV2 or the Ooster AG02 coming up. And then a power button, clear CMOS, and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And then there's some vents. Intake, RGB light, it comes with 4K triple monitor support via HDMI and DisplayPort 2.1 and USB 4. This machine is a great little gaming machine via the iGPU, the 780M. So it can do some decent 1080p stuff, I think. And an eGPU if we want to get more robust. And it is a nice little content creation machine also. Yeah, it's got the information down here. It comes with Linux. And it's quiet with its large blade fan cooling system. It also sits up, so there's some airflow areas. And as I said, it comes with a Ubuntu Linux pre-installed, but I'm going to show you how to install Windows 11 on it step by step according to Soayan's instructions. I guess let's take this over to my desk. We'll try a Linux boot up and see if we can get into that. And then I will go through the process of installing Windows. Then I will update Windows to the latest. And then maybe we'll hook up an eGPU to it and try some games with that. I love how it came with the 40 gigabit per second USB4 port. Makes it nice and expandable that way. I'm sure as time goes on, more things will come with USB or Thunderbolt 5 and all that. And USB4 V2 ports are like 80 gigabits per second, so that would be cool too. But that's in the near future, I'm sure. And also note that the Windows I received was from Soayan and made available to me via a file sharing site. So let's get started and see what this little speaker mini PC can do. Okay, I'm back, and there's the mini PC, a USB stick, and the Minis Forum M1 Pro. The reason why I have the Minis Forum is because we have to make a boot disk with Windows. And I will take you through Soayan's steps. I pre-downloaded it. Here's their install instructions. How to install a Windows system. It says to prepare a U-disk, at least 16 gigabytes, which, yeah, I don't have very many 8s laying around anymore. I think that all of my drives are 32 and 64, so that'll work. Plus, I don't think it takes up that much anyway, but this image does take a little over 10 gigabytes. Right-click the select format UDisk to NTFS format and change the volume label to WinPE. You don't have to necessarily change it to WinPE. I mean, you can go Windows, anything. And then, because it'll still find it when we boot up the system. Okay, so we want to copy all the files to the system disk. Insert the disk and press F7 repeatedly to get to the boot menu, and then pick the UEFI, which is the USB, and then let the system install from there. It just kind of completes by itself, and then it'll turn on and we'll have Windows. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna put in my flash drive. Here it is. I'll put it down here and open up here, and then just kind of drag these system files onto the USB drive. And this will probably take a while, so I will be back when it's done. Okay, it's been a few minutes, and yeah, it's still at 24%, so I got that. 85%. Oh, and by the way, I previously formatted that drive in NTFS format like it said, and I did not call it WinPE though. It's just untitled. I didn't change anything with the name. But the system will find the UEFI. Alright, as soon as this is done, I will hook up the other PC and we will get started on looking at the Linux side first, and then we'll install Windows. Okay, they're all copied. And I am going to rename it anyway. We'll call it EXR1 Win. Okay, I'll set up the other computer and we'll get started. Okay, here's the Soayan EXR1. I just turned it on. And let's watch it boot into Linux. Okay, it says user. Okay, let's see, user. And it wants us to make a new password. Oops, I accidentally hit enter. Okay, let's try some different passwords. The reason why you can't hear the keyboard clicking is my sound was not working once again. I'm kind of getting sick of these microphones. Okay, let's try this one. Retype. Very good. And we are in Ubuntu 24.04.3. There's the home directory. Need to zoom out. Okay. This is pretty darn small, so I'm going to adjust this dual mode monitor from 4K to 1080p. If I can remember how. And I just barely made a video on it. There we go. Dual mode on. And voila. We're in 1080p. As you can see, it's like any other home directory, documents, downloads, music, public, videos. Linux is very snappy though. I'm impressed with the speed. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting anything done without the internet, so I kind of want to leave it un uninterneted, if that's a phrase, until I install Windows. So let's look at the utilities. Yeah, you can switch desktops. It's a lot like Windows and Mac OS. It's pretty cool. Settings, there's the Wi-Fi, all that. And then I I really like this because it's like Launchpad on the Mac that they just took away in OS 26. I used Launchpad a lot. I really enjoyed Launchpad. It was so easy to just open up apps and put them in folders. It was like iOS on the Mac. Yeah, oh, cool. Yeah, dual desktops. I'm sure you can have as many as you want. Setup. Let's go to the system and see what. Yeah, see 24.04.3 LTS, Ryzen 7 8745HS, and the Radeon 780M. 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte disk. Shows us all that info. Cool. Yeah, just kind of, that's a lot like Windows, that system, and then opening up the specs. So let's get Windows installed. All right. Once again, we're in Linux because yeah, the keyboard was wireless, so I plugged in a wired keyboard, so it should be good. F7, and it should bring up the boot menu. There it is. And we need to pick the UEFI. As you can see, the name of the USB drive doesn't matter because it doesn't even show it there. So yeah, just select the UEFI partition and press enter. And it looks like it's working. Yes. So now it looks like it will automatically install everything. You don't have to even touch your computer now. Okay, it installed, and it's starting back up into Windows setup, I believe. Yay, we have Windows. Okay, I'll finish setting this up and be right back. Okay, we are into Windows, and I need to hook up the Ethernet. Seems pretty snappy. Okay, there's all the info. Terabyte hard drive, 32 gigs of RAM, Ryzen 7 8745HS with 780M Radeon graphics. We're on 24H2. And I think I'll do some updating and get some games on it. We're still updating. It's installing, this might be the last version of 24H2. Okay, I'm back. Let's gonna go into sound settings. It's set to speakers and Realtek audio. And let's try some music. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you wanna come on inside these dimensions. Okay, that sounded pretty good. Not bad for a mini PC. That's really good. A lot of the ones with speakers, they're just those little teeny tiny, PC speakers. They sound nothing like that. Okay, let me see where we're at. 24H2 still. Okay. Oh, we got 25H2 coming. Might as well. Okay, I am back. And I have set up the Soayan EXR1 with a Core X V2 with an RTX 5090. And I connected the Thunderbolt 5 cable to the USB4 port. So this is what we got. I'm gonna go Ultra, and then for 4K.
Performance preset custom. Auto balanced. Auto performance. Custom. Auto balanced. Graph. World.
Okay, I'll go auto balanced.
Extras. Exit. Campaign.
And I think we are good.
Always wait. Customs. CQ key. Lockdown. Escalation. CQ key. Attrition in squad deathmatch or team deathmatch. Right now. Beginning. Start. Start.
And I'll just
Switching.
play some attrition.
Cancel matchmaking.
There we go on the frames per second. Oh yeah, and this is Battlefield 6, by the way. If you couldn't tell or anything.
Play.
So, yeah, the FPS for this thing. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go. Let's see. Graphics quality went back to ultra. Oh, I probably. Let's try high.
Refresh rate 60 Hz. Play.
Oh boy. Okay. I don't know what's happening with this.
Auto balanced. Graphics low, medium, high, ultra. Graphics field sharp, world right. Graphics high, medium, high. Graphics advanced. Aspect show out equal motion on.
I'm standing right next to you. Why would you not accept this res? Why would you just respawn? That's wild.
Sharp performance preset custom.
Like, isn't there a...
Audio. Accessibility. Memory. Play. Play. Options. Leave next. Resume.
All right, we'll try this. Let's see. Yeah, I was also I went into the BIOS because you have to enable secure boot for Battlefield 6 to work. And you can actually do different things with the lighting, set it to a solid color, set it the speed of the breathing, stuff like that. Team deathmatch, awesome. I'm gonna slow it out thing. I swear things were different the other day.
Resume. Challenges. Challenge. Leave. Resume. Challenge. Setting. Resume.
So weird. I thought that the loadout change thing was in there. I don't know what it's doing. It's capping out at 60 again. But, you know, I'm just showing that you can play on this, so. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, dude. No, sorry. It was, you know. Okay. All right. Bye. Oh, come on. Oh. Damn, where am I going? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, boy. Where are they? Where are they? There we go. My mouse was... Hey, dude, it's me. Come on. It's a bunch of baloney. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. 27 frames per second, 1% left. Yeah, this game takes a lot. Yeah. Finally.
Play.
Oh, man, I think they're gonna win. Oh, come on. Keep missing that loadout thingy. There is no room for potted plants here. Defeat. Oh, man. Well, I think that's good. Well, this has been a really cool little machine, and I want to thank Soayan for sending it to me for review. It's a fast little beast. The Linux was super cool too. I think I may even put it back on. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and my viewers. And if you like what you see, please click like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you.